Yo people, what's up? Welcome back to Space Engineers. A bit earlier this week. This has two reasons. First of all, I wanted to fiddle a bit more with my recording settings since it has been a bit buggy lately. Meaning the audio and the video went out of sync. And now I'm trying a new recording method. It should be better now, hopefully. Also, I got a lot of new skins to showcase. So we have the cow suit. Very, very dressing indeed. What else do we have? We have the Batcher gloves. I don't really see a big difference, but okay. We also got leopard boots now, which also... The boots somehow don't really make a big difference, it seems. But yeah, that's how it is. Also on the tool front, we got ourselves the rainbow welder. Fancy, isn't it? What else do we have? The oh yeah, rifles. We got next to the rainbow rifle, we now have the kids' pajama rifle. Isn't that sweet? Also, I've been reading a lot of user posts in a group that I'm in that said there were a lot of bugs since the last update. So, mods not downloading correctly, and people apparently even spawning as spiders and not as engineers, which was freaking out of this world. But apparently there has been a hotfix and it's okay now. I hope. I really do. And I just thought I would continue on my little project here. We need, of course, still metal grids. And this is why we're gonna go for a exploration a little bit. First off, let me deposit all the stuff we don't need. Because we will not be needing any of that. Just take with us our welder and our grinder. There we go. Also, of course, till the 1st of October, I think it is, there is a higher drop chance for skins because there's like a photo contest of some sort. So, if you want to get skins, now is the time. Oh, I should be careful here. That's actually like totally calculated that if I go straight up, I don't crash into this. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're looking for different colored grounds, like this here in the ice, and we're trying to find some different materials, basically. Of course, we have iron already, we have nickel, silicon, and magnesium, and I think we need I think we need cobalt. Well, anyways, we're gonna go for a little bit of a journey. We have still like a half an hour of flight time. As you can see there on the floor, the ground is somewhat different colored. So we'll try to land our little guy somewhere here, and then we're going for a dig, basically. The thing is, I have no ore detector on this aircraft, so we'll have to find the stuff by hand, basically. There we go. Let's deactivate the stuff for now. Let's take out the grinder. No, the drill. Alright, there's magnesium and nickel again. So let me just mark that on my GPS here. No, not just a new one, that's dumb. New from current position, of course. Oh, there's also an unknown signal. Cool. Might explore that as well. So this is MG and NI, right? Well, we already have both of those, so not too interesting. Let me just walk around a bit more to confirm there's nothing else. I think it's stretched quite far in this direction. Nickel. Nickel. Not magnesium. Just use the jetpack a little bit. It goes a bit faster. Silicon as well, okay. But we already have these, so they're not interesting, really. This will be SI. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I hoped we would find it maybe in the first go. That would have been nice. Master Engineer. Oh shit, is that the you played the game for 5,000 hours achievement? Let me check that real quick. 150 plus hours. Wait. Seriously? I didn't know I was playing so long. 5,000 hours. From where did I get that number? Yes, I played this game a lot. Let me see. There's some different colored ground. Let me navigate. I really should install a ore detector on this. Would make it a lot more easier to get this stuff. Ooh, we're a bit fast. No, it's alright, it's alright. Everything's dandy. What do we got? Nothing. We need to probe a little bit. Let's just dig down. Let's see what we find. Oh, gold! That's fancy. I won't say no to gold. I know we use gold for certain components, but I don't think it's used for metal grids. I really think we need cobalt for that. And I'm not quite sure if that's like a rule of thumb, but in my other survival game, whenever I found gold, I also found silver like very close to it as well. I don't know if that's like a thing, that certain materials are grouped together, so to speak, but might be, right? Ah, there we go. Gold! We found gold! Let's try to get only the gold, of course. It's actually been a long time since I've been mining in this world. Because seriously, if you're only doing like small projects right now, like I do, the resources you get from one like mining run is more than enough. It's only when you get to the real big projects like capital ship class, huge mega ships, then you'll need a lot more resources than that. And there's some more gold. Alright, I think I would even say one sample like this, one full inventory of gold is enough. At least if you're playing on full-sized inventory, of course. That's always the assumption when I play. Alright, let me smash that into this. Should be able to hold some. Oh yeah, it can hold like 3, 4... No, about 3 inventories worth of... Let's see, can we dig in up here? See if there's something else here? The thing is, the drill has about a range of, I think, 25 or 30 meters, or something like that. There's more gold, so that's no use. Well, let's try one hole down here, and if there's nothing else than gold, then we're gonna go further and search some other place. But now it doesn't look like it. Don't think there's anything else here, actually. Nope, gold. Alright. But, of course, we'll make a little marker, just in case we need some more gold. And we'll put it right at our gold mine, which is here. GPS. From current position. Oh wait, gold is AU. From, I think, aurum, I think is the Latin name for gold, right? If I'm not mistaken. Alright, off we go. We still have more than 30 minutes of flight time. I have to say, for a small little crappy ship, this thing is actually tremendously useful. There at the mountainside, you can see it in the shadow. There's a bit more darkened areas. It's also nice to get to see the, you know, the environment around our base a bit more, because so far we haven't really ventured out too far, right? And settle down. I appreciate the automatic landing gears, but mostly I do a manual docking. Magnesium, that's not really cool. Silicon. These two seem to be grouped together quite often. If there's nickel here as well, then that's not a coincidence. Well, okay. Silicon and magnesium then. I'm always do the body location. We don't need that. New from current position. There we go. So this is again SI and MG. And actually we can turn a few of these off, because let's be honest, most of these we don't need right now. I mean, actually we don't need any of them right now, because we're not after these resources at the moment. So we'll turn them all off. Be a lot more convenient for us to look at things. Oh, there we go. Turned that on in the wrong order of things. First disengaged the landing gear and forgot to turn on the engine. Classic mistake. Sometimes can be very deadly. Let's go over this mountain ridge and see what's ahead. Ah. Beautiful. There's like some deserty area back there. At least it seems like. I tend to find in the more deserty area it's very easy to spot these dark ground patches. I think there's one right ahead of us. Yes. Let's see if we're lucky this time. Settle down slowly. Yes, we're completely ignoring the drone right now. Boop. Turned off. There we go. What you got for me? Silicon. This is getting. I see a pattern. We're finding all kinds of resources, just not the ones we need. Ooh. Okay. Taking that back. Uranium. I know I said it's quite rare on planets, but I have to say in the other survival I ran into few uranium ore veins, so it doesn't seem to be too rare apparently. Maybe they changed that in one of the updates. Could be, right? I mean, right now we don't really need uranium, but it's nice to have it a bit of uranium, you know, in the backhand. Just in case something happens, or in case we need it urgently. Also, you can make weapons from it, of course. You can make rockets and warheads, I think. So we'll just grab ourselves a fistful of uranium. And then we're gonna go. Maybe I should, even if I just see silicon at the surface, I might need to dig deeper every once in a while. As you can see, it's worth. Yes. Oh, black gold. It's actually really it's almost like oil. It's the black gold of space engineers, right? It's fuel, it's finite, and it's very potent. There we go. Nice little patch of uranium there. But to be fair, if you compare it to other like ore veins, this has been quite scarce actually. So this really could be that uranium is a bit more scarce on planets. Let's label this one. There we go, and this one will be called silicon slash uranium. And we don't need it right now, so we'll disable it as well. And off we go! Still no cobalt. We also haven't found silver yet, which is... I don't think it's that important right now, silver. If I'm not... Oh, that's not good. Thank you, landing gear, for saving my dumbass. What I wanted to say is silver, I think it's mostly for like communication components. I might be wrong. Also, gravity generators might use it. I think I remember that silver is used very marginally. Alright, let's sample the ground. Ah yes, good ground indeed. No minerals yet in sight. Now we just reached the stone layer. Still nothing. I'm pretty sure this is a dark. Oh, there's silver. Alright. So we've pretty much found every material. I don't think platinum is available on planets. I think that's really just reserved for planets. I mean, what do you use platinum for? I think you use it for hyperdrives and stuff, so really the high-end, late-game items. You don't need a hyperdrive when you're on a planet. I mean, you cannot even activate hyperdrives on a planet, so... And silver, there we go. Yes, dig into the silver vein. That's actually quite plenty. Plentiful of silver. Let's just pick out... Don't want to burden our ship with too much stone. Just get the most important material in. Also, my ship is getting more sluggish the more material I load on. I need to be very careful so I know I don't crash into the ground again. And this time I'm far away from my base, so repairing is not going to be as easy this time around. Perfect. Oh, I just saw cobalt. I just saw cobalt. Ah, it's down there. Yes. We got everything. This was totally worth it. I just need to mark this on my map immediately. Also, I really have to say, if you drill like that, it gives you some beautiful tunnels. I toyed with the idea of making an underground base. It takes a lot of work to do, but it's amazing. I'm pretty sure it looks amazing as well. Yes. We have here we have AG and CO. AG, of course, is for Argentum, which is silver, if my Latin does not fail me right now. And now, basically, our connector inventory is full, but we can take, of course, a full inventory of cobalt with us. So that actually was a perfect run so far. Got a sample of every material that was missing, and now after this we're returning to base. Perfect. Now I really don't, if I don't crash, I'm happy. Basically, you know. God damn it, as it's getting darker earlier this time of year, I really have to remember to turn on the lights, otherwise you will not even see my beautiful face. That's maybe for the better, actually. Alright, so let's dig down to that cobalt and let's get all of that tasty ore. It's actually quite far down still. You have to dig a staircase down there. Well, I also wanted to say I need to also get up again. Technically I could dig a hole straight down, but the problem of course is if you run out of hydrogen, you'll have to dig your way out quite, well, it's quite tedious to do. And if you actually run out of energy, you're lost, basically. You cannot get out anymore, so better do it this way so you can get out every which way you want to. Ah, the blue cobalt. Looks quite fancy, actually, right? I have to say, on my other survival world, I actually put on a mod I really like, but I didn't want to put it on here because this is like a pure survival world. On my other save game, I have put on the mod Better Stones, which basically mixes up most of the ore, so you don't get like pure ores anymore, or just a bit more rarely. You mostly get like mixes of ores, and let's say if in a pocket where you normally just would find uranium, you will find like three different types of uranium. They all have different names and different colors. And there's like, for example, uranium with ice together. So if you melt it down in your furnace, you'll get the uranium ingots, and you'll also get some ice. And there's also other combinations like, I don't know, magnesium nickel, iron nickel, cobalt, gold, stuff like that. So there's a lot of interesting combinations. Oh god, yes, now it's really sluggish. Holy hell, the ascent was like, oh god, I can barely handle the weight. And now I really have to be careful while the descending is gonna behave. Very, very, like a big beast. Lumbering beast, basically. I really have to step down from the gas quite early. Otherwise I'll crash into the other side of that mountain over there. Oh god, hopefully I'll get this all home safely and sound. I have to say I'm very bad at flying these huge, like, heavy ships, the one that behave this kind of sluggishly. I'm very bad at calculating beforehand how early I need to deaccelerate and when I need to stop and when I need to turn. I'm very bad at this. That's why I would need something like a navigation computer or something. But I think I'll make this. I can do it. Just descend very gradually, as you can see right now. I have let go of the forward button like 10-20 seconds ago, by the way. I'm still not stopping, so that gives you about an idea how sluggish this thing is behaving. Let's give it a bit more forward boost, a bit more down. It reminds me of the one of these ancient like phone games from back in the era where Snake was like the height of phone games. Lunar Lander, maybe, where you controlled like a little vessel and you had to navigate it through like a maze of like stalactite and stalagmites. You know, the rock thingies that came from the ceiling and from the ground. It's kind of like that. You'll just like to lower, like very slowly lower down and try not to touch anything and be very careful. It reminds me of that a little bit. But I think we're in the green now, actually. Ah, yes. Here we are, back at home base. We still haven't named it. Maybe I'll name it when I leave it. Alright. Here we are. Docking. Docking indeed. We made it! And now our refinery will start something. Not quite sure with what it will start. It has started turning something into something else. Oh no, it didn't, because of course. Ah, I'm an idiot. Of course, this is not connected. I might fix that actually next time. That I connect this thing to the actual. Oh, I have my inventory full of cobalt, obviously. That it actually connects to the station, like, properly, because this is annoying as hell. Where is our refinery? There. Cobalt! Yes, finally. Getting all the good cobalt. And now some of this. Now let me just check real quick. Cobalt, nickel, and iron. Yes, count me in. 100 metal grids ordered. I don't think I have iron, actually. Oh, I do. I just wanted to say, maybe now I have not enough iron, but actually, it's fine. Yes, we're getting a ton of iron grids now. Very cool. Really happy now. And next up, you're gonna... What's our energy doing? We're actually producing more energy than we're consuming, so that's fine. Very well done. Get some of this. Uranium. Uranium is actually very slow to produce. I think gold, uranium, and silver are super slow in production, I think. As far as I remember. And of course, platinum is notoriously bad ratio. You get just a tiny amount of platinum for the actual amount of ores you get in, so... Also the same is, I think, true for uranium. Alright. We have 100 metal grids. Let's also produce some gold right now, just so we have it. And I'll actually just put, if I can, the finishing touches on these thrusters right now, and then I'll actually quit the episode. Next time we're gonna finish this up and see if it flies. No construction components. Ugh. And large tubes as well. Yes, let's get these. Also, I need to produce some large tubes, maybe? Large tubes. My rainbow welder. I really love this. This rainbow welder. It looks great, doesn't it? Yes. I think now almost all of the thrusters are complete at this point. I'm still missing some large tubes, actually. There we go. That should be enough. And which one is still last? This one is the last one. So, oh, careful. I think it is finished, basically. I would need to put in some ice and start the refining process into hydrogen, and then I actually think I can take it off the landing gear there, and well, I basically also have to build the platform, the landing platform for this thing, because it's going to be something else than this. It's going to be a platform made out of heavy armor blocks, which of course means we'll need some more metal grids, because heavy armor takes metal grids as well. Alright, but yeah, this has been a quick episode. Actually, it's still about like half an hour still. So yeah, actually this means you'll get 2 episodes of Space Engineers at this point in time per week, because I don't really have anything else to play at the moment. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Take care.